Fired upon by Richard Matt during the escape from Dannemora. A North Country family shares their story. Good evening, I'm George Mallet. Stephanie's on assignment. More than 2 months have passed since Richard Matt was shot and killed by the Border Patrol weeks after he escaped from the Clinton Correctional Facility. Before his capture, he fired a shotgun blast at the Gokey family of Brushton, New York. Tonight, a story you'll see only on WPTZ. When the Gokey family and a group of friends embarked on a long-planned vacation at the Meacham Lake Campground in Duane, New York, this is how their caravan looked. 3 pickup trucks, 2 campers, and 1 boat.
We have support all around us.
The manhunt for escaped murderers Richard Matt and David Sweat was nearing the end of its 3rd week. John Law was everywhere. Dottie Gokey was more than a little on edge.
It was a very eerie feeling. It was almost like you thought something might happen, but no, it's not going to happen. It was a very scary, eerie feeling. But I was thinking, once we got to camp, we're going to have fun, we're going to enjoy ourselves.
But that comforting thought evaporated in an instant.
You heard like a crack, like the lightning bolt, like you felt it in your chest.
The noise was so loud.
We heard a crack, so we thought we blew a tire, so we pulled over.
It wasn't until they arrived at camp that they discovered the camper at the center of their convoy had been pierced by a single shotgun slug. They would later learn the shot was fired by Richard Matt. Knowing that Richard Matt had a shotgun, I pictured the camper peppered with buckshot. But in fact, Matt was using a slug, a 20-gauge slug. As a result, that bullet went all the way through the camper. Neil Gokey showed us the path of the slug.
Entered through the bathroom.
It passed through countless layers of fiber and insulation, maintaining enough velocity to blow a hole out the other side. An avid hunter, Neil fired his own 20-gauge shotgun to give us a sense of what might have happened to his family.
A family friend could have been dead. I could have been dead. My girlfriend right with me.
7 people could have died. It was just a camper that got shot. It's not that. It was my family and my friends, and we could have died.
It could have been us. We could have got killed. Our families, everybody that was involved, camping with us could have been. It wasn't just a shot. An RV. It was our families.
After the incident, investigators combed over the pierced camper. They told the Gokeys to be silent, and they were until now. After hearing countless media reports about a camper that had been shot without any mention of the people involved, Dottie was ready to explode.
Even when I think about it now, I want to cry because we could have died that day.
Well, after Matt was shot and killed and David Sweat captured, Governor Andrew Cuomo didn't mention the Gokeys by name, but praised them for helping to end the manhunt. Well, the Gokeys have hired an Albany lawyer to help them seek the reward of at least $75,000 offered in this case.